Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. So in previous video, we showed you how you can restrict the entry of the shipping date if there are no items yet entered in already existing sale order. For example, the sale order number is 81. There was zero appearing here because no item was here. Now we entered the uh, mm, one item into it. It is still showing as new. Now it should be able, we should be able to enter a shipment date since uh, the sale order does contain some item, one or more items, right? So let's go and see that how to enable it. So we are getting, we are accessing the order which has been entered. It is a new order yet to be shipped, and it shows you the item which we have entered. Okay, entering of an item is not a big deal. Means you can enter as many items as you can. Okay, so we will tackle this as well. Okay, so what we do is for the moment we show you that we are discussing about the date, the shipment date, right? So it should be enabled once it is once the items are available in the serve. Okay, so we are still not able to enter it. So we will go to the code which we wrote in our previous session, and we will enhance it so that this becomes enabled. Okay, so the issue is related to shipment date, and this is related to the order editing, right? So we will go into this, and then we will come to where we are and disable this one. We will enable in case confirming that the order status is new, then and the shipment date is has to be enabled if the items are available here, means have been entered, right? If one or more items are entered, uh, then only the shipment date should become enabled so that the shipment is possible. Okay, so let's get back to our order form. And this was the place where we wrote. Yeah, this is the place where we wrote that if the line item in previous video we showed you this, and then this is the condition. If that line item is equal to 0, it is not a 0. Now it has some items in here. So again, it is supposed to check if the order status, if the order status, order status, yeah, the status dot text is equal to new. Yeah, then then this is the position where the shipment date is supposed to be enabled. True, right? So this is how we do enabling and disabling of the shipment date, and keeping in view that order can be shipped or not. If there are items available, it is more than 0, then the control will come here. Again, it will check if the order status is not already shipped, it is not already paid, etc., not already closed. then it should enable, right? Otherwise, it keep it disabled, right? Okay, so let's go back to see what the system does with this. Okay, so we will do the 81, click here, enter. Now it is showing these are the items has been entered. Okay, now in the shipment date, you are supposed to, this is now enabled, right? This is enabled. Now you can uh, put a date, for example, any date higher than this. If you put a date which is invalid, this should still be there. Yeah. Please write, enter a date that is right. Okay. So we will write, for example, 25, just to check does it allow, right? Click here. So shipment date cannot be prior to order date, right? So, okay, it can be the same date. Yes, of course, it can be at the same date. That's right. Okay. So this is how it is done. How you can add it, update it, okay, ready to write the data, right? It is now written. Okay. Now if we click it and we check it again, does it appear as desired or not? Yes, it is here. And the shipment date is again disabled. Since this is already shipped, the order status is shipped, it is not enabled anymore. The order has already been. All you can do is the entry of the payment date, right? So the payment date has to be enabled so that we can enable the payment date, right? So this we will do. So let's go back to the form and enable the pay date, right? So this is enabled. Okay. So if this is not there, then we will enable the pay date, right? So if it is not a new order, right? So what it is supposed to do, so that means we will say else. Hmm? Yeah, if it is not a new order, and so we will enable the pay date. Right? We will enable not the ship date, we will enable the pay date. So we will enable the pay date, and that is if uh, if it is not already paid. Hmm? If it is not already paid. Hmm? So we will say if if the order status is not equal to pay, then enable it. If the order status is not equal to closed, right? If it is not equal to closed, then it should be a pay date, right? So that the pay date can be entered. entered. So, so this time it will allow you to go and mark the payment of this order. So let's go to 81 to see if what we are assuming it is working or not, right? So this is now we are going to go to payment, and if we try to enter yes, it is now allowing us to enter the zone. And if we um, mark the payment, for example, so it will be saved as it is paid. It is already paid, right? Okay, so this is how we enable it, and we can mark it. We can, if as soon as the payment comes, we will enter the date so that it can be marked as closed. Okay. Thank you very much.